Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to just create this short video to talk about the two apps that I have launched on our platform. But before getting into that, I want to thank all of you who have been with us for a really long time. It has been quiet, but with all the AI innovations, it really takes a while to understand them and to come up with tools that are of service to others. So that said, I'm Tengu Muna, and I am delighted that you guys are joining me. Let me dive really into what I have to say. One of my biggest pet peeves has always been using tools that do not apply to me. And especially in global clinical trials operations, we have a specific way in which we want to research. We have a specific way in which we want to gather data, how we want to run clinical trials globally. And these two apps are actually engineered for that. They are interfaces that make it easy for anyone to go in and have a conversational interaction and extract all the data that is actually required. Now, let me start with the first one, which is the African Clinical Trials Navigator. And that was the first app that was launched on Thursday in the evening. That app focuses on the African clinical trials landscape. It has a list of all the current clinical trials that are going on, and this is drawing from different databases across the globe. If you want to set up a CRO anywhere in Africa or a research lab or any type of vendor, you can also obtain that information there. But my favorite feature really is what the regulatory requirements are per African country. And I know that's a question that often comes up and has come up a lot in the past. And I hope that you can basically ask the navigator and it will answer those questions. That is the African Clinical Trials Navigator. And I was going to go through all the demo process. These apps are really based on your interaction with them, and there's a feedback mechanism that is in them. This video will have the links. If you're on LinkedIn, the link will be in there. If you're on our Telegram group, you will get the link to start beta testing. The second app, which I love very much, is the Achaibo Clinical Trials Connector. And this is a global app. This is the sister app to the African Clinical Trials Navigator. With the African Clinical Trials Navigator, you get a little view, and then this other app broadens your outlook. There is training in there. If you're wanting to do ICH GCP trainings, you can go in there and ask questions about the terms and the glossary. It has a repository of all the global registries, a repository of all the regulatory authorities, the top ones across the globe. But in addition to that, if you want to write a grant or a proposal and you're trying to figure that out, that is all in here. It's a very robust app. And of course, it has a very robust user interface. There are about 30 different elements that we incorporated into it to help researchers in general. But that said, those are the features. They're incredible. And this also just came from my trajectory in this industry for the past 22 years and the things that have worked for me and the things that have not. My hope is that as a researcher or as a clinical operations person, or anyone who's in this industry and you really want tools that are in one place, that this is helpful to you. This app is created for you watching this video and for you who's going to pass this on to other people. Your interaction with it is really important. The AI improves based on your responses. If you see a thumbs up or a thumbs down, be honest. If you don't like the response, give it a thumbs down and say why you don't like the response. As you keep doing that over and over again, it's going to improve. There's a feedback mechanism that is incorporated into the app. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it's really of service. This is just the first of several apps that we're going to be launching in the coming months. The first part is really navigating this clinical trial space in such a way that we have a one-stop shop for all the tools and resources that we need. And then we're going to be adding more niche apps that target specific professions, specific ideas. Thank you for joining me on this journey to streamline our clinical trials operations. I look forward to your feedback. I look forward to your ideas. And also, starting next year, I am planning a monthly Q&A. I think that maybe a monthly Q&A will be helpful for those of you who will start using these apps and beta testing them.